There is no airport on Boracay. So, how do you get there? Well, you have to fly into Caticlan Airport first. And then from Caticlan, you have to get to Boracay Island. So in this video, I'm going to share some simple steps, how you get there, what you have to do, how much it costs. And also at the end of this video, I'll share the best way to travel from Caticlan to Boracay. Let's get into the video. So if you're flying into Caticlan, you're probably traveling from Manila or maybe somewhere else like Cebu. Regardless, if you're coming from overseas, you may want to get a SIM card. Now, you can buy one at Caticlan Airport, but you can also get one on Boracay, so you're better waiting till you get to Boracay because you get better deals. They give you more data than the ones that were on offer at Caticlan. Now, the distance between Caticlan Airport and the jetty isn't very far at all. It's a lot closer than, for example, Calibo Airport, which is about 1.5 hours away from the jetty. So Caticlan is definitely the best choice. And when you arrive in Caticlan, there's different options to go from there to the jetty where you get the boat. Okay, so if you haven't booked anything, you'll need to get either a tricycle or a van to take you there. Now, the problem with that is availability. So that's the first stumbling block. Now, it doesn't cost much to go from Caticlan Airport to the jetty, but once you get to the jetty, you then have to get yourself a ticket for the ferry across, which only takes 10 minutes. The ferry doesn't take long at all. It's only a 10-minute boat trip. But I'll just rewind for a minute. When you go to buy the ticket at the jetty, you'll have to pay for the ticket. Then you'll have an environmental fee, and I think that's about 300 pesos. The actual ticket for the boat is 50 pesos. Now, the problem with that is, if that's the option you go for, when you go on the boat, you then have to wait until that boat gets filled up. So this is a problem when you just turn up and you haven't booked anything. So you may have to wait some time, and you will be dying to get across to Boracay. Of course you will, to start your holiday. So the environmental fee is per person, that's 300 pesos. And then you also have a porter's fee. So a medium bag is 30 pesos, large bag is 50 pesos. Like I said, the boat is 50 pesos. And you will also have paid for the tricycle or the van to get to the jetty. So the tricycle, I think, is 150 pesos. And the van is obviously more expensive than that. So you've got that, and then once you get on the boat, by the way, when you do get on the boat, just be careful, because if you're traveling with small children, it's a bit precarious. All it was like a wooden plank with some, I think it was string or an aluminium rail to hold on at the side. It's not a very far distance to go from the edge onto the boat, but just be careful if you're traveling with small children. And then once you're on the boat, that's when the excitement starts. You're almost within touching distance. Like I said, the boat only takes 10 minutes to get across. But then, when you get to the jetty, you then have to get to your hotel. So then, again, you need to think about what your options are. It'll be tricycle, it's an e-tricycle, so they're all electric. Or a van, but you'll probably have to pre-book that van. So you've got all of these things to contend with just to get there. But there is an easier way, a seamless way, which I'll share at the end, and I'll show you exactly what your options are. Now, if you're going to Boracay, maybe you're not sure about the best time to go. There's some conflicting reports online about the best time to go there. The hottest months are between sort of March to May. They say the dry season is between November to March. Now, we actually went in December, and I'll put a link to the video at the end of this video. I made a video about a trip to Boracay. We were there on Christmas Day in 2019, and we got caught up in a typhoon. So even though you may try and tailor it to go at the best time, just beware that it doesn't mean it's going to be dry. There's no guarantee. Typhoons can come anytime. Once you get to the other side, you get your travel, then you get to the hotel. Now, when you come back at the end of your holiday, you've got to do all this again. But the difference is you won't have the environmental fee to pay on the way back. But the seamless method that I told you about before is pre-booking it. So I'm going to show you how I did it, or how we did it, and I'll leave a link in the description below where you can click on it to go to the different options. You have shared options, so you would like share a van, or you can have your own private transfer option. It depends how many people are going in your group. So you can see here, this is the website offering different options. The shared option is the cheapest one, and all it means is that you have to wait until people arrive and get on the van, and then you all go together. You can choose from getting the e-tricycle or a van at the other end when you land on Boracay. Now, I don't know which hotel you'll be staying in, but it could be as much as an hour or an hour and a half to get to your hotel, depending on your transport choice. We were staying at the far side of the island, and we took an e-trike when we landed after the ferry, and it did take us some time to get there. So if you want less hassle, then it's better to pre-book, and then these guys organise everything for you, and I'll show you some of the reviews that some customers have left, and you can see, reading these reviews, how easy it was, and they were taken care of. They didn't have to worry about availability or having to wait. You know, the other thing is your flight could be delayed and you may have to wait, and you turn up and then you turn up and actually you know, you have to wait even more, which you don't want, especially at the start of your holiday. So I would definitely recommend you pre-book it and choose the option that you want, and just enjoy. Boracay is, in my opinion, one of the most stunning beaches in the world, and I've been to the Maldives, so that's how good it is. White sand beaches, beautiful turquoise clear water. You know this already probably, but it didn't disappoint. The food was good, and when we went there, it had actually just been through the cleaning process. They closed the island for 6 months when Duterte was president, and they did a big clean-up. So when we turned up 2019, it had just reopened by a few months, and it was fantastic. There's also a lot of things you can do when you get there, and if you want to explore some of these and maybe pre-book them, if you click on the link in the description to book your transport, you can also search on there for things to do and pre-book it on the same website. So just give it a look and enjoy your holiday. I know you will, because if you go to a nice hotel, you'll love it, and you're right in the middle of it. You know, you've got a good nightlife. I think Station 3 is busier than Station 2, if I remember correctly. But enjoy your holiday, and if you like this video, please think about subscribing and pressing that like button. Okay guys, thanks for watching and take care. Cheers, bye.